Have you ever had somebody you trust betray you? A friend, a family member, or perhaps a lover? Someone whom you gave your heart and trust to, someone whom you never expected to stab you in the back. The feeling of betrayal is a painful experience, especially when it is from someone close to your heart. But must you forgive someone who has hurt you deeply? Someone who took your trust and love for granted? When someone hurts you, our natural response is to hurt them back. We may perhaps say or do something to them so that they can feel the pain that we feel. This is natural, but it's not always the right response. Sometimes it's best to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Everyone's action is driven by a motive. So if someone betrays you, there is a motive behind their actions. Your job is to figure out their motive. As someone who had a lot of anger issues growing up, a lot of people misunderstood me. I wanted attention, so I became something of a bully. It was not because I just wanted to be a bully. I didn't want that. I lost a lot of friends, and that made me bitter. People didn't want to understand what I was going through, and that caused me to act out. I hurt a lot of people growing up, and I have to live with that regret for the rest of my life. Believe it or not, some people don't really have a choice. Everyone has a battle that they are fighting internally. We see people making mistakes, and our first response is to knock them down. Try to understand why they do what they do. Put yourself in their shoes. See life through their eyes. I do know that people do horrible things, but who doesn't? We are all flawed creatures. We all make mistakes. But what are you to gain from holding a grudge against someone? We are all humans trying to make it out there. You trying to understand what someone is going through, regardless of what they did to you, is the right thing to do. Instead of lashing out at them, try to understand them. I guess what I'm trying to say is, forgive. Your forgiveness of someone could literally change their whole life. We do not know what people go through in their personal life, so why add more burden to them by kicking them down and making them feel unloved? Show them what love really is. I'm not saying that you have to trust them again. Whether or not you decide to trust them is totally up to you, but forgive. It's hard to forgive someone after they betrayed you, but you are not totally doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself as well. Holding a grudge against someone isn't a good way to live. Being bitter and angry all the time isn't going to help you. Forgive people even if they don't deserve it. Forgive people even if they don't ask for it. Be free. Ask yourself, if you betrayed someone and you regret what you did, would you want them to forgive you? You probably would. So forgive. None of us are perfect. Sometimes we let our emotions get the better of us and act on those emotions, but we must exercise self-control. I have this thing that I do when if someone wrongs me, I'll be silent for that day. I won't say anything that day. I'll sleep it off and address the situation the next day when I'm calm. If you have anger issues, you should probably try it. It works wonders. Let us show more love to people and cast out the hate. We are all trying to make it out here, so let's fight and help each other out. Remember this, it takes a great amount of strength and discipline to forgive someone than holding a grudge against them. Show them what love and kindness is in our depraved society. Let love reign.